Good morning, I'm Yanit Lacoste, and by now you must know that it's time for Teen Talk. Now we're winding down and summer is almost coming to an end, but we couldn't end our series without talking about social networking. Now, what are the main social networks used by teens today? Do we need to stop texting and start talking more? What about being cyberstalked or cyberbullied? We will discuss these issues and more with Annalise Aiken, Key Club President of Immaculate Conception High, Deputy Head Girl of Camperdown High, Chantal Long, and Andrew Lindsay, the School Prefect of Campion College. But first, let's take a look at what the consensus is on the streets with our Teen Talk Vox Pop. View it.
Social network, it can be good because you can find your friends and stuff, schoolmates and whatever, family.
You get to connect with your friends that live far away.
Meet friends, people that you don't see in a very long time.
Without the cost of calling or buying phone cards or anything.
Like that you can find people, like for instance Facebook, you can find and connect with your friends. What I don't like about it is that what people post is not really necessary to put on Facebook. Like
many people get the courage to say certain things that they wouldn't say in person to somebody that may not be nice.
People post things on it like that's not really necessary to go on it, like pictures, naked pictures and stuff like that. Yeah.
You have stalkers and people that pretend to be you on Facebook and high five and all that.
Bring a lot of information out about the people, you know. We can some disadvantages, we can have a disadvantage, you know. People can know things so you never really want them to know.
Now it's your teens discussing the pros and cons of social networking. Now guys, what are the main social networks?
I know Facebook,
Twitter,
Tumblr,
Google+, WordPress,
Foursquare.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
but which do you think is more popular? There's MySpace.
Yes, MySpace was so 2005.
Nobody goes to Facebook
MySpace
anymore.
and High Five so 2005. Now it's all about Twitter and
Facebook. Those are two leading.
Yeah,
Really?
and Tumblr.
Are all of you on a social network, or each of you on a social
Yes,
network?
Yeah.
probably all of them.
Okay, I know Anna is a Twitter junkie.
Oh, yeah.
I myself can be
Guilty.
blamed for such things. I know I ended up in Twitter jail though, guys. I really want to know what that looks like. But what about you guys? Facebook for sure?
Facebook.
And Tumblr.
So what makes a good social network?
There's aesthetic appeal, definitely. You want to be going on to the homepage and saying, wow, the design is clean cut, it's nice.
Not
and then
confusing at all?
Not too confusing, simple, but, you know, attractive. Like, you know, Facebook has all the apps, Farmville, and stuff like that.
I know, like, for me, I think one of the main things a social network needs to have, it needs to have like a specific niche. So like, I know I think in my opinion, why MySpace failed was because it was trying to do too many things. Like it was trying to connect people via music and via pictures and via their profile details. And it was too much. I know Facebook has their the friends thing. I know, Twitter has the fact that everybody likes to talk about their own opinions and whatnot.
Freedom of expression.
Yeah, the microblogging thing with the whole heap of followers.
I'm thinking why some of these things fail is because they don't have their specific identity. Like High Five was great, I personally think. I used to spend hours just customizing it, making it my own.
Yeah.
And then it started getting apps. Like when did High Five have apps? Really?
When Facebook came out.
Exactly. And then I think it was tagged. There's also tagged.
There's tagged.
You could tag persons in your pictures, and then High Five started doing this. I was like, what? And it just became
nothing
not
stays
so fun.
original long enough. That's
too
the
much.
problem.
You can't do everything at the same time. Just focus on one specific thing.
Yes, definitely. So why do people do it, guys? I mean, why do you use these networks?
You connect with your friends. I think it's to connect with a wide range of people, your friends, keep that bond, the relationship. Without being in the same country, you're able to keep that connection. Like my friend lives in, I don't know, Australia. I'm able to keep that bond between us without even being there face to face to have that.
I like it, but does that cripple our social skills? What do you think?
Well, to an extent, they say that the internet is becoming like a global village, and I think it really is trying to cripple our person-to-person social skills, because I mean, you can say one thing online, but when it comes to saying something to somebody's face, you know, it's a bit harder because the internet is so impersonal and it provides a sense of anonymity. So it's a bit harder.
I can't agree with that still, because like when you look at it, the people on Facebook with the most friends have the most friends in real life.
Exactly.
So like when you see somebody with like 3,000 friends on Facebook, and then you actually look at their actual social circle in real life, these people are the most outgoing people that you can actually meet.
I'll have you know, though, you know, there's some persons that just say, okay, I want to get to 2,000 friends fast. Just add everybody.
Just add everybody.
I know, I'm not going to lie, I know when I just started Facebook, I was sending friend requests to everybody. And like, I still have like 500 friends, so I don't know about that.
But is that safe though? Is that really safe? Because I mean, you're just adding everybody. I personally have a strategy. I recently, about a few months ago, got to like 2,500 friends or 2,000 and something friends. And I was like, hold on. I don't know half these people.
Exactly.
So I started developing a strategy where if I don't know you, if you don't have at least 100 of my mutual friends, if you don't have 100 mutual friends, if by any chance you look kind of creepy, you're either being deleted or I'm not adding you.
Yeah, I did the same thing because I think it's earlier this year. I looked at my friends list. I'm like, why do I have 1,500 friends? I don't know 1,500 people that are my age. So I started going through and I deleted, and now I'm down to like 800. And I think it's really something that more teens should do, because they have a lot of people that they don't know. And you don't know if these people are watching you. You know,
exactly. There's some person that have never once interacted with you, but they're there on your friends list.
Exactly. I know one of my friends, she actually started a new profile just to actually have like a profile with her actual friends on it.
Exactly.
So I think she has like 270
That's absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, as far as the safety goes now, I mean, what kind of, are there are privacy settings on these social networks, right?
Yes.
But what other measures can be taken in order to make sure that stuff like cyber stalking and cyber bullying don't occur? Because it's great now. It's really, really great. These social networks have histories of having persons commit suicide because of cyberbullying. I know of 3 cases. There's a MySpace suicide where a girl's mother had created a fake account to taunt another girl, and she hung herself in her closet.
Exactly.
I mean, what are we doing? What are we supposed to do? What do you think that the social network should do to prevent these things?
They need to have something better. I need to have a better platform of implementation to prevent people that are underage from actually going on these networks.
But like, people lie. Come on, something else. People lie.
People lie. What else can I?
Well, a lot of people would say that censorship, but you know, a lot of people are going to complain because they're going to say, oh, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
Well, internet was built on that, though.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think people should limit the amount of information they give out about themselves on Facebook. Like, there's a line. I think there should be a border, not to cross that border.
But should the social networks provide this border for them, or should they? Because some persons don't have the personal standards. They say, okay, well, I know who is on my friends list, so they say. And they put their email address, they put their phone numbers, their exact location.
There are things like Foursquare now where you can actually check into where you are. This morning I did a bad thing and I checked into CVM. I did a very bad thing, but people need to be more wise about what they post, how they post it, who it's available to. They need to double check their privacy settings.
But look at the CIA. The CIA uses, yes guys, the CIA uses these social networks to track persons. They use Twitter to see exactly what they're doing at the time, Foursquare to triangulate their location, Facebook to see where they've been and where they're going. So I mean, is that considered cyber stalking as well, but you know, by another name?
Yeah, it is cyber stalking.
It is, but it's for a good cause, I guess.
A good cause.
Destabilizing nations and stuff. I don't know. That's relative, I guess, probably.
Okay. So what do you think as far as governments go, and well, not governments alone, but companies, organizations having social networks as well?
It's a good call. I mean,
and having accounts on these social networks.
We set up a profile on Facebook and Twitter for Teen Talk, and we have a good amount of followers, a good amount of people watching. So, you know, I'm pretty sure over the past few weeks, the numbers of people that are viewing it has significantly increased because of social networking.
I know,
this is true.
I know, like for e-commerce and stuff, I was reading something and they were talking about social commerce. That's the new,
it's easier because it's into everybody, everywhere.
Facebook has 750 billion people. And apparently, like, each month, people use 700 billion minutes on
true.
Facebook. When you go on the statistics, I was on it last night. I was like, wow, if I were a company, I'd use that to advertise.
By the way, guys, in case you guys didn't know, if you're following us on Twitter or you're following us on Facebook, Annalise is one of the persons you're speaking to. She created a Twitter account, her along with Kellyanne Pownall and Jermaine Watson. So if you're talking to somebody on Teen Talk, granted it's one of those three persons, or Jermaine Thomas or myself. So feel free to say hi, you know who we are now. But as far as social networking goes, it's not limited to just networks, is it? It's limited to, well, it's expanded to cell phones as well, don't you?
Yes, exactly.
BBM.
You can be anywhere, and on Facebook you can be anywhere at all.
I mean,
well,
my
yes,
little
but
Nokia has so much access.
My
People
Kindle
can get
has Twitter, I'm so happy. But I mean, what about as far as these anti-theft systems now being developed in vehicles or in homes that that they use to track, that they use cell phone signals to track and to enter? I mean, they can break and enter. You can enter a text message as a passcode for the anti-theft system, automatically shutting down the entire system, granting anyone access.
That's just scary. That's a bit scary.
I mean, there are pros and cons, definitely.
But you just
use it to your own risk, in my opinion.
At your own risk.
But I mean, everybody thinks their latest car is so great because the security system is just awesome, but it's really more vulnerable to theft. So what do we do?
That's the irony of it.
You can't just stop using Facebook.
No,
that's never going to happen.
No, that's never going to happen at all.
Yeah,
people are getting smarter. People are always tricking the system.
Yeah, there are ways around everything. So you need to be a bit. I mean, you can't just say you need to be smarter about what you say and what you post, but people definitely need to be more responsible.
Definitely.
Yes,
but
definitely.
also, guys, what is your view on texting and driving?
Don't do it.
Definitely not.
You're going to end up dead, probably.
Okay. Well, I think personally for another reason, because not only can you crash, young persons driving, please don't BBM and drive, don't text and drive, don't call and drive, it doesn't work, okay? But aside from that matter, actually, your cell phone can cause your car to shut off.
Really?
Yes. I don't know if anybody dead silence. I don't know if anybody read the Sunday Gleaner, but in the tech news, they said that your cell phone signal can be tracked, linked to your car, or disrupt the traffic signal. You can either crash, the car can stall, the car can be halted once it's computerized.
Wow.
Okay, now you're annoying. I'm getting scared.
Do any of you drive?
No.
Not yet.
I'm too young.
You're too young?
Hopefully.
Oh,
soon.
okay. Well, you know, it's giving me a new outlook on if I should drive or not. Really and truly.
Exactly, or if I should drive with my phone on. How about that?
Is your phone? Well, you have to keep your phone on. Communication is key.
Yeah, well.
Oh, guys, as in, I personally think we could go on forever about this, but we're really running out of time. But thank you so much. Annalise, Chantal, Andrew, I think you guys should really follow us on Teen Talk. Really and truly. Follow us at Teen Talk on Twitter, or you can like our Facebook page, because we need more followers. We need people to know about this. Because
I liked it last night.
You liked it last night? Why just last night, though? We've been on forever.
Yeah,
we've been on
last night, that was me. You're welcome.
So you see, guys, you don't always know who you're talking to. Right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch.
It's exactly. There are about 7 persons. I think about 7
people managing the
Twitter page. There's some persons doing the Facebook accounts. Past persons that have been on the show as guests are now managing the accounts. So you never know who you're really talking to. You could be a young boy, a young girl talking to a 50-year-old man.
Oh,
really?
Halfway around the world. Let's say they live next door.
But hey, I'm actually 16 and I am on Teen Talk, so you're talking to me.
Exactly.
So it's okay. You know who you're talking to.
Okay, that's good to know.
Safety is key, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Protect yourself all the time. All right, well, thank you again. Annalise from Immaculate, Chantal Long from Camperdown, and Andrew from Campion. Very good, you guys. I'm so proud of my teenies sometimes. Okay, tremendous. Okay, next week is our final hurrah, and trust me, it's a discussion you just cannot miss. I'm Yannick. See you soon. Bye.